hope you're having an amazing day whenever you're watching this video. Now today's video is on another weekly Forex forecast, and I'm going to be explaining a few setups that I have identified, and we are going to share the analysis that I have made. Now before we start this video, I have a Telegram channel where I post setups. Occasionally I also post some of the videos that I post here. Sometimes, or quite some time back, though I want to come back to it, I used to post signals, and I'm looking forward to start posting signals again. Of course, I'll really appreciate your feedback if you like to see more of signals or more of setups. So with that being said, let's start our weekly Forex forecast. Now we are going to start with AUDNZD. Now AUDNZD, starting off from the daily time frame, you can see we are in a sort of like a bearish trend. This level here held very well, and we are currently on a bearish trend. Now moving on to the 4-hour time frame, we had this bearish move here. And we are currently having some sort of correction. We're having a correction back to this level, so I'll be looking for opportunities to find or to enter sell positions at this point at the retest level. As usual, as I've explained my strategy, I usually mainly focus on break and retests. They work very well, and this is what it's presenting here. So I'll be waiting for this retest at this level. I'll be looking for for signs of bearish momentum or bearish rejections off of this level, after which I'll be ready to start shorting this market. So that's it for AUDNZD. Most probably I'll be looking for setups on the 4-hour, or for confirmation on the 4-hour time frame. The price action on the 4-hour time frame seems much clearer compared to the 1-hour time frame. So my confirmation will be on the 4-hour time frame. Then I'll be taking my short position with my target being this low here at around 1.03100. This low here, that will be possibly my final target. So let's move on. GBPNZD. Now GBPNZD, we have a similar setup to AUDNZD. We are currently in a bearish trend, forming lower lows and lower highs. Now here the market seems to be a little bit extended at this point here, because we are yet to see a considerable correction in this market. So I'm not really certain of this market. I'm just watching it. However, there is a small setup that I've identified at this level here. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. At this level here, now we are having some sort of a rising wedge pattern in a bearish trend, which mostly resembles a bearish flag, something like that. Some may consider this something like that. So we are seeing prices ranging, or is creating this wedge pattern here, and we are coming to the end of this pattern here, and we are likely to see a breakout either to the downside or to the upside, most probably to the downside. So this setup probably on the 4-hour seems to be already playing out, though sometimes as a trader you have to listen to your intuition. So this setup has already set up. It's really good for entry. My entry would have been at this point here. After this bearish rejection here, we would have had sort of like a triple top happening here, with my stop loss at around that level. Then I will be looking to short to this lows. However, I'm still waiting for more confirmations, because we are yet to see a correction on this market, and you wouldn't want to enter a market when it's starting to push to the upside, then you are selling. So I'm still not yet certain of this setup, though this is what I was looking at. If we have a little bit more rejections at this point and the price is totally unable to move to the upside, then I'll be looking to short this market, even if it will be for just a short-term trade. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at on GBPNZD. Of course, I'll be updating you on my Telegram channel in case there is a shift in the direction, or I change my my view on this currency pair. Now I move on to Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Lately, here we are on the 4-hour time frame, and me being an intraday trader, I look at the most recent trend and I try my best to follow it. So currently we are in a bearish phase. Price is trying to consolidate at around this level here. We are seeing a little bit of consolidation happening here. So I have two setups here. This is the first setup. I'll be looking for price to come back to this level here. Based on our previous data, we've seen this level has really held very well. We see price is rejecting this level. I would like to see price come to this level, and of course, when it comes to that level, I wouldn't just want to see a spike like movement here. I'd like to see most probably a double top with corrections, with rejections. Then I'll be looking to short that market with enough confirmation, of course. So yeah, that's the first setup. The second setup, I'll be looking for a break below this level here, a break below that level, and I would like to see price wipe out this previous or to wipe out this low. I will just want to see a small break and retest. So I'll be happy to see price wiping out this level here and giving us confirmation that that level has been broken without any fake outs or nothing. Then I'll be waiting out for the correction, and then I'll be looking to short this market. Now my target based on what I'm seeing here, we have let's first go to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, we have a level here at around 0.71800 or 850. So we have a level here. I'll be waiting for price to come to this level, and of course, based on this weak rejections, I will prefer to put my take profit slightly higher, somewhere around 0.7200, because price may find enough support before hitting this level below here. So of course my take profit will be slightly higher, so that I can make sure price does not just come close to my take profit then bounce away. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at. I'm waiting for a few rejections off of this level. If price will be able to come back to this level, then I'll be looking to short this market. Then the second setup is a break and retest setup. So that's it for CAD Swiss franc. We move on. GBP Canadian dollar. GBP Canadian dollar, again we are in a bearish trend. We are really nearing, let's look at our daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, this currency pair is not tradable on the daily time frame. There's just a lot of noise in this market. There's no clear direction. We are just consolidating throughout. However, when you're an intraday trader, you'll find trades in this massive moves that we are seeing here. Now, when you move to the 4 time frame, we can identify that we are in a bearish trend. Now, here we've had a few. We are forming some sort of a consolidation pattern. We did have a rejection here, and we were retesting this level. Then price pushed lower, and then we have a second one. Price is currently returning back to this level again, and I'll be looking for enough rejections, mostly on the 1 hour time frame. I don't feel price has come back to the level that I wanted, so I would really like to see price come back and enter this this gray zone here. Then I'll be looking for shorting opportunities. Now, actually, on this currency pair, I did call out a setup, and I'm not really sure if it was on my last weekly forex forecast. We were at this level, and I had called out a shorting position. Let me just show you on the Telegram channel. Actually, here it is, GBP Canadian dollar. So this was a setup that I did share on my Telegram channel, and I was waiting for price to drop. Now, something funny happened on this currency pair. It does not happen often. Now, you see on this spike, price really came close to hitting my stop loss. Let me just share with you how I entered GBPCAD. Here it is, I believe. Is it that one? Yeah, I believe it's. So this was my entry. Then this was my exit. Now, you see at this point here, price really came close. We're probably looking at around less than 3 pips to my stop loss. However, we saw price shift direction, and we were able to make profit on this trade. Now, this trade, I was not able to hold it to this level here. As you've seen, price came to this level because I did not have a clear. I did not have a clear. How can I say? A clear view of what was happening at these levels here. So I thought maybe we were going to find support at this level. Then I saw 2 indecision candles forming at this point here, and I was like, okay, so let me just exit this trade, probably look for another one. However, price continued to the downside. I did close this trade at around 1.7 when I was just risking 1%. So yeah, it did really come close to my stop loss. However, we saw price reject that level. Now, we are currently coming back here, as I've explained, and I'll be looking for another shorting opportunity at this level here. If we see something close to this, some sort of consolidation, I'll be really looking to short this market. And again, of course, I wouldn't like to take any chances on this currency pair. And I'll make sure my stop loss is above this level here. So my stop loss will be above, will be somewhere around there, at around 69,200. Yeah, that is if we find a good entry. And of course my target will be down below here. Be looking to catch that move. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for GBP Canadian dollar. We move on to Euro Australian dollar. Now Euro Australian dollar, again we start on the daily time frame. We are in a bearish market. I'm treating this as some sort of a correction, though we are yet to confirm if this correction is over. Now one way I use to confirm when a correction is over is, for example, in this case, you can come take this zigzag pattern here. We can identify our possible highs and our possible lows. So you see, once we hit this level, we created that high there. We saw a little bit of correction, created this higher low, then created this higher high, created this higher low, this higher high, this higher low. Now price has been unable to create a new higher high, and we've ended up taking out this previous higher low. I wouldn't really consider this as a lower high. So price is currently below this previous. Okay, let's just do that. So price is currently below this previous lower high here, lower low here. We are currently approaching this level. Now, for me, this is the main level that I'll be watching. If price happens to break even this low, considering this is the main low, the main higher low that created this major higher high here. So if this level is taken out, then I'll be ready to change my direction of bias on this currency pair. I'll now start looking for short positions. That's where I've placed my sell setup after the break and retest of this horizontal level here. And that's what I'm going to be looking for, a break and retest of this level here. Then I'll be looking to short this market. As for now, I don't have any or I'm not looking to buy into this market, because I still believe this is just a correction phase happening here. So I'm not looking to buy into this market, even if we happen to push higher, because you never know when price will dip back down. So that's it for Euro AUD. I'm looking for a short position after the break and retest of this level here. I don't have a profit target, but hopefully I'll put it at around this level here, the previous previous major low here, so that probably price will find a bit of support here, and we may see price bounce back. So if it provides a good risk reward ratio, I'll be looking to exit my trade at around this area here. I move on to Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc, again, we are in a bearish market. So this bearish market is a little bit extended. We are yet to see these big corrections happening. However, since we are still in a bearish market, we continue shorting this market until we are wrong. So currently we are in some sort of a consolidation. I'm waiting on price to come back to this level, show some signs of rejection. Okay, this was a really good setup. I don't know, this double top pattern here, it seems I was not able to identify it on time. So I'll be looking for price to come back to this level here. then I'll be looking for some sort of rejection, possibly a double top forming at this point, or multiple rejections off of that level. Then I'll be looking to short that market. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at on Euro Swiss franc. Yeah, so those were 6 currency pairs, and I really hope you enjoyed, or you found a little bit of benefit from these forex forecasts. Now I would really like to get some feedback from you on how well you are benefiting from these videos. Also, before I end the video, I do have a new series. I'm not sure if some of you or most of you have seen it. I have a new series where I share some educational content. I've been promising that I'll be sharing educational content from a long time ago. I have currently 4 videos. This is the first one, second one, third one, and the fourth one. So I'm explaining my trading strategy, how I do my forecasts. So in this one, we do a forex analysis from scratch on Euro US dollar, so that you can see how I place my horizontal levels and all that. Then here I explain which is better, percentage gain or pips gained. And then the last one, I show you how I calculate my lot size for different trade positions and for different currency pairs. So here's the playlist. I would really like to get some feedback from you if these videos are helping at all, so that I can decide on the way forward on what I'm going to be doing. So with that being said, I really hope you have a great week ahead, and you'll be profitable. So until we meet next time, have a good week. Goodbye.